welcome back to SourceFed. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Bree Esrig.
Snapchat is under fire again for reportedly yet more inappropriate filters. Now, if you have no idea what a Snapchat filter is, I'm jealous, but I'll quickly explain. Snapchat has a feature in which you can alter your face with digital masks and cutesy head tracking items like hats. But one new filter has some users calling whitewash.
Specifically the crown filter, which places a digital flower crown on your head, but also brightens everything in the image, which is described as beautifying, but as a result, lightens the skin and eyes to anyone who applies it.
Now, since the filter has become available, people have been voicing their opinions on the alleged subtle racism on Twitter and Tumblr, like user @TXMade, who tweeted, "Snapchat needs to make a smoothing filter that isn't whitewashing, like yesterday."
Twitter user @SimplyAllegra said, "Snapchat, I am very disturbed by the fact that your beautification filters make my skin lighter and my nose and jaw smaller. Just saying."
User @Swagador says, "LOL, so they try to put flowers on top of the face to distract from the fact that it's a skin lightening feature. Snapchat, you're not slick." So people are upset, and it's not the first time. Some of you may remember on 420, Snapchat released a Bob Marley filter that many users called digital blackface.
But Snapchat stood behind their decision to provide the filter, saying in a statement that the filter, quote, "gives people a new way to share their appreciation for Bob Marley and his music. Millions of Snapchatters have enjoyed Bob Marley's music, and we respect his life and achievements."
Now, Snapchat is yet to comment on these recent allegations, and it's likely due to the fact that they're very busy working with Paramount in partnership with the new Ghost in the Shell film, with a filter that will turn anyone but Japanese people into the lead character of the movie, Motoko Kusanagi.
Hey, we all love Pixar movies, but it may not be too well known that when the hit film Finding Nemo came out, the popularity of tropical fish caused clownfish populations to decline, because who doesn't want their own adorable Nemo swimming in a tiny prison-like glass box in their homes?
Well, it's about to happen again with the release of the sequel to the popular film, Finding Dory, which hits theaters June 17th. But this time, scientists are urging audiences to not take the wrong message from the film and stop buying clownfish, only to realize that they're incredibly hard to take care of, and most people just give up and allow them to die after a week of owning them.
Two universities, Flinders and the University of Queensland, have teamed up in an effort to once again save Nemo with the Saving Nemo Conservation Fund, which aims to provide education, awareness, and captive breeding programs. And the aim of the fund is to protect popular marine ornamental species that are often captured from reefs for sale in pet shops.
Now, project coordinator Carmen De Silva had this to say about the whole thing. "What most people don't realize is that about 90% of marine fish found in aquarium shops come from the wild. Reef fish populations are already struggling due to warmer sea temperatures and ocean acidification caused by global warming. The last thing they need is to be plucked off the reefs."
Anita Nitasico, a researcher from Flinders University, said, "People fell in love with the adorable characters and wanted to keep them as pets instead of understanding the film's conservation message of keeping Nemo in the ocean where he belongs."
Hey, so how about when you go see this new Finding Dory movie in theaters this June, maybe resist the urge to go out and buy a nearly endangered tropical fish that you don't want to take care of, huh? That's a good human.
Good human. Los Angeles-based comedians Brent Weinbach and Doug Lucenhop of Super Deluxe streamed a 38-minute-long broadcast waiting for a parking ticket, to which 13,000 people tuned in.
Now, for those of you who don't know how parking in LA works, I'm gonna tell you now. If you're lucky to even find a spot that isn't at least a mile away from your destination, you basically have to solve a complicated math equation while people honk at you and flip you off.
You're so right, Steve. Just hearing you say that makes my chest tighten. The LA Times did an estimate of how much money the city makes a year in parking fines alone, which is about $165 million. Which is why these comedians, or my new heroes, produced this oddly satisfying stream where they parked a car on South Orange Drive during a time where it wasn't supposed to be there and waited.
Now, for those curious, an LA parking attendant did show up about 27 minutes into the video and issued a citation which cost $73.
In a world where people watch each other sleep on Periscope, I find this to be a much more entertaining concept, because it is hilarious to watch somebody else poke fun at a person for doing their horrible, evil job. All in good fun, though. Nobody got hurt, we got a laugh, and the city got a little bit richer. Everybody wins. For a not-so-fun story, after announcing it would allow trans individuals to use whichever bathroom of the gender they identify with, Target is now facing a series of protests from Bible-wielding human air horns inside their stores.
Now, several videos have surfaced of various people shouting super hateful things at both the employees and customers. Let's cut to a terrible, terrible clip.
Instead of bowing to the homosexual perverted agenda that's taking over this nation, you need to run and flee this place.
Statistically speaking, over 200 municipalities and 18 states in America have non-discrimination laws when it comes to gendered facilities, and none of those facilities have seen an increase in sexual violence. Not a one.
No, Steve, that's not it. You see, we live in a day and age where it's completely acceptable for people to use their own personal beliefs and agenda to discriminate against others, which is why I'm about to use my own personal beliefs and agenda to finish off this story.
Bree, don't hold back.
Oh, I won't. If someone wanted to prey upon women and children in a bathroom, they would find a way to do it. They don't need to sign an a door to give them the go-ahead. Isn't the point of religion to bring love and community into the world? The LGBT doesn't hate religious people. Heck, many of us are religious, so why is there so much hate against the LGBT community? If you think the LGBT community is going to hell for their sins, then where are you going for all of your sins? Guess what? I like living in sin. It suits my lifestyle, and if you think I'm not going to do everything in my power to get myself into hell so I don't have to be stuck in heaven with all you naggy nanas, you're crazy. I would rather live in eternal damnation than have to spend the afterlife with you and your bossy asses. I've said it once and I'll say it again. The only reason people are really afraid of gender-neutral bathrooms is because they don't want members of the opposite sex to hear them Hershey squirt like monsters. I'm done here.
Hey, plot twist, we're already in hell. Oh, I wish I was joking. So guys, what do you think about today's stories? Do you think Snapchat is low-key racist? And also, you don't really want to buy a clownfish, do you? This is a lot of work.
Would you watch a 38-minute live stream of someone else getting a parking ticket? What do you think about people screaming hateful things in Target? Have you done it? Would you do it? Do you care?
One time I screamed at a guy because he took the last Lego set Star Wars that I wanted real bad.
I absolutely believe that.
Thanks for watching SourceFed. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Brie Estrick.
I don't remember a goddamn thing we've talked about this entire time.
All right, baby. Come here, baby. You're good. You're good.